Hillsborough County Commissioner Mark Sharpe probably would not have drawn an opponent in the primary if not for one issue. Opponents of the penny transportation tax on the November ballot tried to run Sharpe out of town on a rail, so to speak, but it didn't work.
Bam.
Today, Mark Sharpe is visibly relieved to have survived his primary and proud of not going negative.
People are sick of negative advertisement. I'm sick of it. And I felt that as a candidate, if I can't lead by example and show that I can win, I was going to win on the high ground.
Sharpe's opponent was Josh Bergen, a candidate backed by those who oppose a 1-cent transportation tax on the November ballot. If passed, Hillsborough County's sales tax would go to 8%, the highest in the state. In return, the county would get road improvements, expanded bus service, and the Bay Area's first light rail commuter system. Several groups put out mailers and TV ads targeting Sharpe for his support of the measure.
And tell him no tax for tracks.
Sharpe believes voters were misled into thinking that he alone could pass the tax.
No. The issue is a referendum in November. You can make that decision because we're talking about a radical transformation of how we move, and people could say, you know what, I'm going to study it, I'm going to weigh it, and make my decision.
Many saw the Sharpe-Bergen race as a straw poll for the ballot measure. Mark Sharpe won by 10 points.
I think it was a skirmish. I think it was a skirmish that we did well in. We didn't win, but we, sort of built some new bridges to groups that are just learning to work with each other so that we can have final victory in November.
Kevin Wright of the group Axe the Tax believes the rain-suppressed turnout might have doomed their efforts. But Mark Sharpe thinks people were too smart to be swayed by a single issue.
I think people weigh the candidates and say, do I know this person? Has he come to my door? Do I feel comfortable with him? And then they make a decision. And oftentimes they'll make a decision on a person and then really not agree with them necessarily on every issue.
The man behind the scenes of this anti-tax movement is Tampa businessman Sam Rashid. He has contributed thousands to several groups fighting the transportation initiative.